If you have a year left to live, what would you do? Spend 364 days deciding what to do and the final day complaining about not having enough time. Would prioritize spending quality time with family and friends, creating lasting memories and expressing my gratitude and love for them. Quit my job, travel with my best friends, and spend time with my family. Spend more time with family and completing my bucket list before I kick the bucket myself. Get on some depression medication and then do a lot of travel AMD investing for my kids. Skydiving, Rocky Mountain climbing, 2.7 seconds on a bull named Fu Manchu. And I would love deeper. And speak sweeter. And give forgiveness I'd been denying. I've shepherded a parent to the end of their life recently. About 1.5 years from cancer diagnosis to death. If one will become aware that their demise is coming, pain and disability will increasingly be part of every day. My mom lived her life just as she was living it every day until the end. I called or visited every day, as I always did. I realize the post was a hypothetical, but the reality is most will see their fate coming and will have to consider this very proposition. Take out an assload of personal debt, travel around the world, hire a circus freak to be my sidekick. I'd probably start by finally conquering my fear of skydiving. Might as well go out with a bang or a skydive then. I travel the world, try every bizarre food I can find. This is tough. I'm torn between quitting and spending the year with my family or alternatively working extra hard so my family is taken care of when I'm gone. I have a terminal illness 3 years left and I'm spending my time mostly coping but also working and getting an education. For some reason, just give all my riches and money to the less fortunate so that at least they get to experience a good life financially. It makes sure my husband and children know the impact they've made on me as a person. Every day, I'd tell them I loved them. And will from beyond where my body's death will lead me. I'd make all my own end-of-life arrangements myself, so they didn't have to worry. I would make sure that I left them items of mine that meant the most to them. I would write down all the stories of their births, and my marriage, and adoptions, special events from my POV. I'd leave video messages for all my friends and family so they knew they were loved and important. I will be including $1 asset divisions in my will to my sisters and parents. You know, to make sure they know I didn't forget them. Along with the scathing letters I've kept in my notes apps as reminders why I don't speak with them. My husband, I'd make sure he knew that he was my other half, and that he constantly and consistently made my life better every step of the way. I'd tell him his effort to me and our kids is what made me love him the most. I'd let him know that it's okay to move on, as long as he didn't call the twat Stephanie. Then I'd probably accidentally unalive myself early trying to find a way to not sleep for a year. My job. Buy a truck with my girlfriend and my dog and see all the national parks I can. Look at the comments and people all want the same things, including me to travel and have crazy in the world. Is stopping you from doing that? Spend as much time as possible with my niece teaching her things she needs to know but her parents won't. I'll try my hardest to set her up for success but also failing at something is okay too. Legit snap. Not like in a bad crazy way. But in a fun crazy way. I would break a few laws, try drugs, be a hoe. Hook up and fuck raw with no fucks or fear given bout STDs. You're gonna die anyways. Travel to a few places, check everything off my bucket list, piss off as many motherfuckers as I can because a lot of them deserve it. Commit a lot of credit and loan fraud just so my family has money to rely on after I'm gone. Travel the world to see and photograph my most sought after birds, while also regularly coming back to see my friends and family. Or standards and responsibility of being safe and fuck everything possible. Well, Europe for at least half of it and then spend as much time with my friends. Definitely taking out as many loans as possible so I can just holiday with my GF and friends and do whatever. Bank can send the debt collectors to my tombstone. Everything and go live somewhere nice and remote. Also get life insurance if eligible. Probably finding a way to extend a year to a year and probably what we are all doing right now. Live my life to the fullest. Buy stuff to my friend to remember me by. Spend time with my family and make memories that everyone will remember. And skydiving. I went Rocky Mountain climbing. I went 2.7 seconds on a bull named Fu Manchu. And I loved deeper. And I spoke sweeter. And I gave forgiveness I'd been denying. And he said, someday I hope you get the chance to live like you were dying. Part everything I think is important to the children and have some memorable experiences. My job. Sell or gift all my things. Travel around to visit and spend time with all the people I like. My job. Travel, eat all the foods, drink all the drinks, smoke, spend time with loved ones. Try to catch as many concerts as I can. My job immediately. Spend time with family friends. Reflect on the good times I've already had in my life. Update my will. I'd probably try some of the devil's lettuce everyone is talking about these days. Definitely travel as much as I could. Then of course as the end grew close I'd start working on my kill list. All my assets. Plan for someone to adopt my dog, pack a suitcase with only the necessary items and travel until I drop dead. Cop crazy dead and laugh while I leave Visa holding the bag as I croak. Travel the world and enjoy some luxurious experiences like fine dining, business class flight seats, luxury hotels, spas, fancy clothes and stuff like that. Go around forgiving all the people who are FK and dead shit assholes. Travel and convince friends and family to meet up at various places around the world. A lot of travel and sex. Good steak, good bourbon and good times with family. So really, I just stopped working to give me more time enjoy what I enjoy. I have enough life insurance to take care of my family indefinitely. The short answer is stop working. Try every food, travel to all places I like to visit, buy the products I like to own and spend all my savings on it. Spend a lot of time with friends and family. Illegally cross to Europe then start a world tour, doing the craziest shit possible. Selling all my worldly possessions. The house and all. Taking my 2 dogs with me in a tricked out RV around the country and world. Will spare no expense. And blow. And a lot of traveling. I have enough saved up where I could do a decent amount of traveling, but since money would be irrelevant to me in the end, I could rack up credit card debt and have my savings go to friends and family. I've always wondered what heroin, and other hard drugs, is like. So, my last 24 hours would just be blasted off of whatever hard drugs I can get my hands on. If it would be possible, I wouldn't mind being in a rocket ship and getting sent to a black hole. Might not be the best way to end, but fuck it. Travel everywhere possible with my teens to build awesome memories with them. In good health and have some money, we'll travel a bit, write quite a bit, spend a lot of time with family and friends. With material stuff, give it away or junk it. Deal with financial stuff, will etc. Deal with emotional stuff. Saying goodbyes and thank yous. Have a last blast, hookers and blow, metaphorically of course. Find somewhere peaceful and beautiful to spend the last part. Give a shit about what I eat, try out dumb and reckless things, etc. Just give up on any sort of self-control. Starters, I'd probably go skydiving, Rocky Mountain climbing, go 2.7 seconds on a bull named Fu Manchu, love deeper, speak sweeter and give forgiveness I've been denying. Tell the girl at work how I feel about her. If that doesn't work, me and Tinder are gonna be best friends in getting me some pussy. I write a letter to 343 I asking if I can know how the hell a story ends since that knowledge dies with me. I'd party a lot and write a stoner's cookbook. I'd travel everywhere I want to go. I document every single day on YouTube with 52 the day comes. My last meal is gonna be happy and freeing all the shit from my bowels with a smile on my face. Travel. Bone, meet, and make peace with those willing, and start donating selling my stuff. Thing I do now. Take out a calendar, count how many days I have, allocate those days to activities, then oversleep and plan to make up the time the next day. Total waste of space over here. Lol, no really, I'd forget every concern I had about what other people would think and just do whatever the F I wanted. No second guessing, no hold on and wait until I feel better, just do it all.